What is up, guys? Today is another beginner guide, and we are only going to be focusing on the camp. So, as soon as you walk in, as long as you've hit the right level, you'll see these two guys. This guy has limited time offers. If you have some bear hide, you can get some rune shards, and so on. He'll reset every hour, and the trades can be random. This guy, you normally want to exchange your extra skill scrolls that you aren't going to use. Mostly these things. Any ones you don't think you'll need. I normally give away my stamina ones and the whatever it's called. The hunger and food one. You can also trade handicraft pieces. They don't give you a lot, but I mean, it's better than just trashing them. Then your base, it's very important. Here you can craft new stuff. You can get EXP bonuses from the bed, which I talked about yesterday. There's cooking, food for your dragon, for yourself. It's also fun to decorate and customize your base, and after you've hit a higher level, right now, you can get walls, city walls. I've been focusing on upgrading a bunch before I start building it, but there's a lot of customization you can do. The most important things about your base are the workbenches and the chests. You will start to run out of storage very soon with how many items there are. There's lots of different kinds, lots of different types of items, they're all used for different things. Sometimes you need to carry them on you if you're going to an event, sometimes you don't. But yeah, there's a lot of things you need to store. And chests, they can be upgraded a couple times. You upgrade it from a simple box to an exquisite wooden box, then to an iron chest, and from there on, you need points to upgrade it further, which is storage box expansion diagrams. You normally get them from instances. Moving on. We have the stonework benches. For these, you will be able to craft slabs, simple grinding wheels, which you need for wheat flour and some building and crafting. You'll be able to create bone powder, which you'll need to upgrade your farming stations over here. You'll need a lot of bone power to upgrade those. Grinding wheels, which is for crafting and upgrading some of your stations, then slabs, which is again for buildings. Again, stone workbenches, it's pretty obvious what they have to deal with, stone. Then moving on, wood workbenches, like a stone workbench, it's mostly involving wood. Here you can craft fences, which you'll need for farming, and simple stands, which are used for upgrading and some other things. Then there's planks, which is, well, again, for upgrading, crafting, whatever else. It's pretty simple. We've got the furnace, which is the same as the last two, except it works with ores. And the blacksmith bench. This crafts more complex parts, like metal parts, screws, plates, bars, again, hangers, hooks, all the more complex bits that you need to make. The craftsman's bench are used for sewing molds, which you'll need when you get to a higher level to craft gear and armor, well, armor and weapons, as well as decorative stuff, like ornaments, weapon brackets, and plants and oriental lamps. Ornamental lamps. Leather workstations, again, pretty simple. Works with leather. You can craft ornaments, leather. And this is what you need to craft the ornaments on the other bench. You'll need to find a head. Some salt for this one. I'm not sure if it's for all of them, but that'll make the ornament that you can craft and have put on your wall. Like this ornament right here. Next is the equipment bench. What this allows you to do is to upgrade the durability of your items, and if you get to a certain durability, they'll become unbreakable, so they don't have a durability anymore, which is done here. You can also repair it, either with normal items or restoration crystals, which you can get from events and shops and some other places you'll find as you go through the game. Then we have the recycling bench. This will give you points for equipment you don't need. For example, this sword. And you get some recyclable material which you can craft for blueprints and some other things such as refined obsidian blueprints, which is what you need to upgrade your dragon. Then the loom, it works with anything like fibers, ropes, cloths, as well as more advanced stuff to upgrade your bed like pillows. Finally, well, not finally, but one of the last ones is the meat dryer. Here you can craft food, ham, and dried fruit. I'm not sure if there's more. I haven't leveled these up a lot. Then the brewer. Here you can craft rum, fructose, alcohol basically. Now a very important thing to do is the dragon blood pool. Every single day when the game resets, you'll have a chance to go to this daily. And it will give you a point which you use here. Oh, skip that. You use here to give you certain effects, like increasing your dodge chance, speeding up how fast you open chests, things like that. You can choose which dragon one you want because every single different dragon gives you different effects for the passive and active skills. Then there is more decorative items like recliners, which give you small bonuses like increased crit chance. The more you level it up, the better the effects. Same with bathtubs. And also the same with this table. It'll give you food and hunger every 15 seconds for 5 minutes, and the higher level it is, the better food you can eat to give you a big bonus. And the cooking pot, I forgot to say this at the start. You can also make dermal bone gelatin, which you need for books. Same with paste, you'll need them to upgrade some books. And you can also make charcoal, which you'll need for furnaces or the cooking pot itself when you need to make some food. Onto the fields. Here you can collect seeds whenever you go farming, mining, whatever. You can collect seeds which you can plant here. Dragon droppings make it plant very quickly, but you don't get an unlimited amount. However, if you get bone dust, or bones, and then you grind it down in the stone workbench, you can use this instead of dragon droppings. However, it grows a lot slower. This is how it looks like when you grow something. Moving on. Next, we have the dragon's nests. Here you can find dragon droppings and scales. Scales say they can make equipment, very powerful one, but that hasn't been implemented in the game yet, so I'm not fully sure. But just whenever it is, just grab some. Doesn't hurt to collect it, and you'll need the dragon droppings to farm quicker anyway. And let's show a chest. Let's just quickly make one. So you have a level 1 chest here. To upgrade it once, you'll need some materials. You get it all from the workbenches. You upgrade that. Then the next one is the iron box with more materials that you get from benches. And then from there on, you need storage box expansion diagrams, which are from instances. You'll collect all the loot as you go through the game, but it's important to know what loot you need for what thing. We've also got defenses here. Every now and then, there'll be a horde coming to attack you. You can intercept it, but if you can't, you need a high defense rating. Otherwise, you'll lose some of the stuff in your chests. Increasing your defensive rating can be done by spikes, city walls, arrow towers if you get to a higher level. There's a couple of different things you can use to defend. And I think that's about everything for the base. We've gone through the workbenches, through how the chests work. Overall, customize your base, make it how you want to. I prefer to keep all my workbenches in separate areas so they're all in one place, and all my chests in another area so I don't have to run around looking for what chest has what resources. But overall, it's up to you. Build city walls, that's what I'm starting to do. I'm going to make walls going around my entire base with spikes on the outside just to make it look cool. There's a lot of different things you can do to customize, upgrade, just have fun with your base. There's no rush. You can also upgrade walls and floors, which just look nicer most of the time. However, when you are upgrading your workbenches, you also need to upgrade your floors. And that's about all the basics you'll need to know about your base. Customize it, build whatever you'd like, do a bit of farming, craft some materials, just have fun. That's all the game's really about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next maybe half a year, depending on when I decide to upload. See you guys.